I think it's very interesting for our viewers. I want to talk just a tiny bit about the organization that you represent, because I think you and I could not be on more opposite spectrums of, or more opposite ends of the political spectrum, and yet we do agree on this issue. Tell me why.
Absolutely. I think that's probably completely true. And, I think the reason why is that we understand, as most thinking people do, that it's important in order to fight for the rights, privacy, and safety of women and girls to be able to say what the words women and girls means. And as any thinking person knows, women and girls are human female people.
Yeah, and these biological males, and by the way, we should show incredible graciousness, dignity, and treat them with respect, no matter how they identify. There's no argument to be made there. They deserve to be treated well, no matter how they identify or whether we agree with them. But that's different. Treating them in one way is different than allowing biological males who identify as females to compete in women's sporting events. I would argue that this hurts women. In fact, it almost renders women obsolete if we allow men to essentially pretend that they're women.
It absolutely does. And honestly, there's really no such thing as identifying as a woman. You are not a woman because you identify as a woman. You are a woman because you are a woman, as am I. And that's just a biological reality. It's very important to understand that males, men and boys, have a physiological advantage over female athletes in women's and girls' sports. But even if that weren't true, which it is, even if it weren't true, women and girls have an unconditional right to say no to men and boys in women's and girls' intimate spaces.